place. I found a place. This guy. Place. We understand. We understand. At the same time, I understand, man. You know, we all find places that are just beautiful. We find places. That's what we do in life. Why are we having Peter Pan references in a Backrooms world? I don't really understand that, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute after. And is it on? It is. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, Investigative Game Analysis, where today we are finally going to be reacting to the Kane Pixels YouTube Backrooms series, because the movie is going to be coming out May 29th this year, and we have to be ready to make sure that we understand all the lore before we go and watch it. But, you know, first we're going to be watching the actual trailer to the Backrooms movie, because it would be really cool if I could see the trailer and just, like, get a good diagnosis of it, just understand everything I'm seeing, you know, really lock in on all the details and try to make a theory of, you know, what's going to happen in the actual series. Because having this good foundation first would just make the whole process a lot more interesting. So first we're going to watch this trailer, and then we're going to be reacting to the series. As you can see, I have some lemon juice. That's what I'm calling it. I kind of really messed up this text on here because my Sharpie marker, it didn't work at all, so I just had to, like, scramble a letter. But basically the reason I'm doing this is because lemon in Latin means threshold, which is where this whole Backroom series concept is kind of based on. It's kind of, you know, liminal spaces. That's what it has to do with. Those backroom areas you see that look really creepy. So yeah, I just poured some lemonade because I do not have a lime or a lemon, so this is what I ended up with. So grab your popcorn and grab your lemon juice, and let's get started on reacting to the Backrooms. All right, here we go. Let's check this out. First, I'm just going to watch the video and kind of skim it and not really notice anything, just kind of react and, you know, mess around, joke around. And then we're going to actually lock in on the details. So let's go. Caption.
I found something.
Perfect.
In the store.
Is this a pirate?
Okay.
Now.
What did you find?
Sorry, I just thought I saw like a pirate hat on that guy.
The place.
Ooh.
I found a
Yeah,
place.
you better listen. Place, I found a place. That's gonna be like a new line, guys. A place, I found a place. That people that has to become a copy pasta. How could it not? Ooh, someone played a really bad game of musical chairs. I wonder what language this is.
Hello?
I have
Anyone there?
Look, I know how this sounds, but you gotta understand, it's massive in there.
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
Okay, I'm gonna come back.
Guys, I'm sorry. I have to cut this video right here because this is one of my biggest annoyances in fiction. The therapist. They never believe the other person. Try believing your patient sometimes. I mean, I know they have crazy stories and everything, but, you know, therapists are just crazy in shows. It's always, they're just never believing anything. Like, if you've seen the Smile movie, in that movie, the therapist, I mean, this is understandable because, you know, she seems crazy and everything, but that smiling girl, the therapist in the first film didn't even believe her about anything, which, you know, I get it. She's crazy, but, you know, sometimes you have to look deeper into the warning signs.
Back here with proof.
Unless this is
Alright,
not a
film?
therapist. I
Yeah.
could just be wrong.
Follow my lead.
Clark, what is this?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I've been here every night since I found the place, and I still barely scratched the surface. All right, just take it slow.
What are we doing right now? We're dropping people down in random underground liminal space areas. Very small.
Pull me up! Pull me up! Pull me up! What do you see?
Oh my
Boys,
god.
rooms. This place builds them. It's like a maze. It just goes on and
More
on.
music upstairs, more music upstairs.
Sometimes I'm scared I'll get lost.
Clark, can you hear me? I don't understand. What is this?
You got the hazmat. I'm just pointing out little details, guys.
It's beautiful.
It's
Am I
not
right?
like clinical to say that giant empty area is beautiful. Oh my! Okay, that reminds me of Maze Runner. When that scene where Thomas is like flying through the maze as it's starting to close, that was just like Maze Runner. Backrooms does kind of remind me of the maze, you know. I mean, in Maze Runner, it is quite liminal. So already I'm noticing some details. Why not give this a like? It's actually kind of sick. So, all right. So first we see Captain Clark. That's the title of this area. Later in the film, that girl says, "Clark, what is this?" So clearly that means Clark is going to be some kind of a major character. I'm guessing he's going to be like some kind of business owner or an office guy, something like that. That seems pretty logical. We're seeing a little motorcycle over here next to the shopping cart areas. That is very suspicious because we're seeing very few cars in this overall area because what in the world? We got, like, there should be shopping carts here. Is this guy just opening a business or is there something deeper going on? So, let's just scan. This is like a puzzle game where you're looking for the little details. That's really just what theorizing is overall. Those are the other views. Okay. Above, this seems like a pretty obvious green screen, unless it's somehow not. I don't know. Maybe it's just the clouds. No way. This is definitely a green screen. Okay. We're seeing a little restricted area over here. I can't really read the license plates. Is the quality the maximum it can go? Because right now we have the... Yeah, it's the highest. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I was right about the pirate. So it seems like their mascot is the pirate. That's what I'm still wrapping my head around. And he's got 2 swords in one hand and then a hook. This is a really interesting design. I've never seen a pirate like this. What was the line? We had, wait. Okay, this is definitely a Peter Pan reference. There we go. There we go. Didn't he say something like Clark is codfish? Yeah. I'll see you next time, Peter Pan, all that stuff. Ottoman Empire. Ottoman Empire. This is definitely ringing a bell, guys. Captain Clark. So this is a reference to Peter Pan. There we go. This is crazy. Why are we having Peter Pan references in a Backrooms world? I don't really understand that, but I'm going to get to that in a minute after we keep going.
I found something.
Yeah, you found something. You really emphasized that. Yeah, so I was right about the pirate. We got this person next to the wheel. Can't really tell who they are. What are these orange things? I think this is just like the retail price indicator, I think. Sale. It says A24. This might just be like promoting the A24 business. I don't know why it's there specifically. Probably just that. But yeah, this is just a garage, like a garage sale, basically. Like, you know, inside the store they have a bunch of furniture and everything that they're selling, and I'm guessing going in here is where the Backrooms actually is, because there was this over on a conspiracy video one time. There is like this convenience store or something where it's like they had an entrance to the Backrooms. It's probably, you know, it might not be real, but might not emphasize how I say might not, because, you know, the Backrooms might actually exist in this world. You know, this is kind of a cozy area. You know, we got lots of lamps and everything. We see this elevator thing right here. There's lots of elevators in this place, I'm guessing, and then there's like a garage. So yeah, this is definitely where the entrance to the Backrooms is. That might be kind of obvious, but yeah, I'm just pointing it out. All right, as the video goes on, what else?
In the store.
Okay.
I found the place in the store. Just such a straightforward statement. All right, so this is where it is. More downstairs. That's probably where it's gonna be. And then is this the real exit, or is there a fake exit? Because I've played some Backrooms games before. I'll probably be playing more this month, just on the channel potentially, just because I feel like it'd be good to get the environment. Also, speaking of the channel, you know, there's been a lot happening, a lot of work and everything, so that's why I haven't been uploading as much. But I'm gonna try to increase it a lot this year. So yeah, there's lots of doors and elevators. We see an exit sign. This might be a fake exit that they might try going out early in the movie. I feel like that's something they would do, and then it would turn out to not actually be real.
What did you find?
Okay, also I have to talk about this scene right here, because this reminds me of something. In the mall, there's just this little white door. Like, I've been to a mall where there's like this little white area just over in the back, and then it's like, What if that was a Backrooms entrance, guys? I just can't help but think of it because it's just so empty. Like, malls are so full of life and everything, like people going around, stores, everything you can find. Then it's just there's a little white area. So I just had to mention this because, it's interesting.
The place.
Anything behind him? Maybe this is a hair of someone just sneaking behind him. Probably not.
Found a place.
Found a place. Alright, right here what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into captions, and I'm going to see if I can translate this language into anything, potentially, because I could give us some lore details. Subtitles. Alright, we're going to turn on auto-translate. Wait, but that's... So there's not just, like, an auto-translate button where I can just, like, do any language? I have to pick it between all these possible different languages? How am I supposed to do that? Okay. Come on. There's got to be one button where it's just, it could be anything, and we're going to try to see what it is. Maybe... No way, guys. No way. Is it just on auto-trans... Man, come on. Wait, English auto-generated. Would that work? It's just saying foreign language. It's not giving me any details. Wait, hold up. When I put on auto-translate, auto-generate, it just completely goes away. That's what's weird. They're just completely ignoring it. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna comb through all these different languages. That would take forever, but maybe if I put it in the one language at the very bottom, it will just very coincidentally end up being the correct language. What was that? It was Zulu. Maybe the Backrooms language that's in here just happens to be Zulu. Sabuana, so that's how you say hello. I might be pronouncing it wrong, but over back. Nope, I was wrong. Okay, guys, I don't think we can really translate this language. Unless it's something more common. Could it be Spanish? There's no way it would be Spanish. Wait, hold up. Why is it translating now all of a sudden? Hold up, what did I put it in English and Zulu. Okay, hold up. English. Oh. That was really anticlimactic. Okay, it was just telling me foreign language in subtitles. Oh my. Why, guys? Why? Alright, guys, this is clearly not gonna get me anywhere, so I'm just gonna keep playing the video.
Hello? Anyone there?
Alright, hold up. I want to see the shape and figure of this person. Is there, like, something that they would match up?
Anyone there?
Like, maybe one of the creatures, or... Wait, over in the back. Okay, slide out of the... Okay, there we go. What would this be? Would this be one of those dark entities that only appears in the dark, the smiling thing, or... I don't know. It could be like a skirt right there that could be like a woman, or it could be like a guy. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell from here. Or it could just be some random entity. But then there's also like this white...
Look,
it's hard to tell.
I know how this sounds, but you gotta understand, it's massive in there.
And we're seeing random chairs left behind. Okay, and then over at the end, we got the stop sign and backwards.
Dang, I don't believe you.
Hold up. Okay, this is the therapist part. I'm not saying I don't believe you. That's classic therapist.
You gotta understand, it's massive in there.
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
Alright, cut there. Is there anything around her office that I could potentially find? Ooh, I'm seeing some rankles on this chair. Either this is saying something, spelling something out, or you just got a really wrinkled chair and, my lady, you need to fix this cushion up. Okay, we got a staple, a cup. We're just analyzing random stuff right now, so I don't think this is anything in particular. We got some books. I can't really read the words off of it. And then we got this certificate thing, probably maybe for being the best therapist of the year, like she totally is. But is this thing spelling anything out? What if I turn upside down? W
I mean, I think I'm seeing like a W right there, and then it's like, this is hard.
Is this supposed to be like tally marks? Because it could be like one. Wait, maybe this one is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe, but then there's not like a dash over it that represents the 5. I don't know. This is really hard to read. I can't really see anything right there. Let's keep going. What's this guy up to? Is there like plant lore? What about this picture right here? Does this symbolize anything? It's just a tree as far as I can tell. It could represent like a contrapposto kind of figure. Like I might be seeing like a little face right here that's kind of skinny right there. I don't know. Hard to tell for that one. Oh, wait, hold up. On that plant, it looks kind of like a smile. No, that's just I'm really overanalyzing this. Okay, this just looks like an eye and then a smile. There's nothing there though.
I'm gonna come back here.
Unless that.
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
Right here. What is this? Is this a clock? What exactly does this point to? This could be important. Because right here would be like around 8 or 9, and then this is exactly 30. So, or like 29 or 30. So this would be 30, then 8:30, 9:30? What is this? Because hold up. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, no, I'm getting this wrong. This is really a really weird clock, guys. I'm trying to think of a clock. A 7 would be like right here, and then 8, 9, 10, 11. No, that's still wrong. This is like a 9 or an 8. I can't tell which one, guys. But this could mean something because it's like 9:30 or 8:30, according to where the clock is.
Okay, I'm gonna come back here with proof.
Is there any proof on this map? Anything that could mean anything? Steep lamp. That's what I'm reading right here. This language is hard to read, but what does this say? Battles. This is interesting. This is hard to read, but here, so this is like the entrance right here. You go in, we have all these crosses right here. Is this like first aid or something? Not what I'm guessing. It's probably just the layout right there. And then a question mark area. He doesn't understand what this is. If I turn upside down, I can read room, and then wait, no, it says throne, and then it says room. So this is the throne room, whatever that is. It might be a Backrooms level in the actual game or universe. Because I do know certain rooms, like the fun rooms, the green rooms, there's all kinds of levels. So, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they have some levels on this map. Okay, hold up. This is definitely a lore flash up. They're going to be playing lots of things on this.
Okay, I'm gonna come back here with
something
proof.
Of. Overcome barriers and take action. Break through the pain. The Window Within by Dr. Mary Klein. Okay, I do know who Dr. Mary Klein is. At least I definitely recognize the name. And then we have how you can open the window within. That is something, guys. That is something. Maybe this is like the ordinance of the Backrooms, like a liminal space within. Also, this girl, I don't know. I can't tell if she matches up kind of with this lady. Probably not, but, you know, who knows? Okay, I'm accidentally actually increasing. So, we have... Oh, this is just the same thing on the cover. Okay, I didn't know if that was any new words. All right, hold on. Let me put this back to how it originally was.
All right, you feel me? Yes.
Follow my lead.
Clark, what is this?
Follow my lead. Alright guys, sorry. This thing is messing itself up because something weird happened.
Leave you?
Okay, I'm gonna come back here with proof.
All right,
Who is this guy?
Yeah.
I think this is like a mirror.
Come back here with proof.
All right, you feel me? Yeah.
Follow my...
Hold up.
I'm gonna come back here with
Come on.
proof.
All right, you feel me? Yeah.
What is this motion he's doing with his hand? That's what I'm trying to see.
Okay, I'm gonna come...
Okay, I'm gonna lower the speed of the video so I can analyze it more carefully. Let's turn it all the way down. I'm sorry.
Back
Watch, guys. coming back here with proof. Wait, it's still going fast. What the heck? Okay. Oh my goodness, this is the fastest thing ever. It still goes fast, even if you play it at 0.25x speed. That's the lowest thing ever. We're just gonna have to keep playing and pause. Alright, so we got this granny thing. Does this spell out anything within? Not that I can tell. Oh my goodness, guys. I am sorry. I am so sorry. Alright. Come on. Video. With me. Bear with me. I cannot do this. This is a pain. But you know what they say, beauty is pain and theorizing is beauty. Okay, alright. So he has like a... Oh my goodness. I think it flashes back to it for longer after. Okay, so finally, he's looking in the mirror. We have like these shelves and everything outside. This is like a mirror. Maybe this is an entrance, but then he's also on camera. Why is he looking at his reflection on camera? Unless this was some sort of entrance or something, because it looks like he's in the mirror. And what is he doing with his hand? We have one. Is he just doing a random movement or no significant? Alright, let's speed this back up because I am definitely not watching the video at this speed. At least not on camera because I know you guys are going to get bored. 1-0. What if we did like very slightly lower than 1x? 85, okay. Perfect.
I'm gonna come back here with proof.
Alright, you feel me?
Yeah, I think right in between there, I thought I saw something like dash by really fast.
Follow my lead.
That's why I want to go back right now. At first, it was the motion thing the guy was doing, but now I gotta see what went by really fast.
Alright, you feel me?
Is it just that guy that went over by?
I'm gonna come back
My eyes
here
like
with proof.
floating with all this grainy footage stuff
Alright, you feel me?
because I don't want to miss anything.
Follow my lead.
No, nothing I can tell really. All right, let's continue watching. We're gonna move on now.
Alright, you feel me?
All right, what's this stuff? I can't really tell. We got a stop sign. We got everything. This is probably just junk within the background.
Yeah. Follow my lead.
Clark, what is this?
That's what I'm trying to.
All right, so yeah, this is the girl we were talking about before. Clark is the person that's doing all of this. I think that's the main guy, unless it's someone else, as far as I can tell. But it also seemed like Clark was the guy who went inside the store. So I'm guessing this is not Clark, and then this is the security footage they are watching of Clark, and then they decide to go follow
my
him.
lead.
He broke inside. No. Okay, so the person is holding the camera, then following Clark.
What is this?
That's what I'm trying to figure
Alright, what do we got right here? We got people inside? What is going on?
out.
I think this is like an entity. Oh, the Christmas tree. I swear I know this thing. I swear I have seen this before.
I've been here every night since I found the place.
Okay, then I'm sure I know all this.
That's what I'm trying to figure
That
out.
inside.
I've been here every night
Something really new because
since I found the place.
I'm sure I recognize that. Is that like the top of a statue, like cut off or something, or is that
Still barely
someone
scratched the
doing something really bad? Like
surface. I just
that is Clark. That is Clark. Okay, and then that's likely either the therapist we saw earlier. I don't think so. Maybe his friend, his girlfriend, his wife. Who knows?
take it slow.
Why would he bring her there? No. I think unless that person, unless I don't know. This is confusing. So they dive right in. What is it that I just zoomed up upon? It really could be nothing, but
I just take it slow.
All right, we go in there. We see like all this gross stuff. Not really sure what that is. I don't know. It might just be more Backrooms scrap stuff. Is this some? We got some dusty, dusty panels.
Pull me up! Pull me up! Pull me up!
Pull me up! Pull me up! Pull me up! Maybe that was a creature that you just saw because I filmed my camera.
Always.
All right, nothing interesting really in this this living room as far as I can tell. Except we got this little field thing, a plant. We are seeing lots of plants, man. I mean, I don't know if this is representing anything. We got this little lonely juice cup over in the background. Like, man, someone drink this. And then more plants, more flowers, a telefono. Very interesting.
Rooms.
Ooh, that reminds me of like the Ring, the Ring movie. Like they play that VHS. I mean, Backrooms is a lot like it just because of the
Rooms
style and how the Rings matches up with it. You know, it's very nostalgic. I mean, why am I saying nostalgic? It's not like I was really old back in my day, VHS times. But yeah, that leads to like the forest area as far as I can tell. Man, lonely chairs everywhere. So many lonely things.
Rooms. This place built.
Maybe Clark like went missing, and then she's going after him because it looks like she's like watching what he did, as far as I can tell. All right, now there's this back, and then the bag. So I'm guessing when he's like, pull me up, I don't know if that was Clark, but whoever that was, perhaps they went missing. So they're trying to be recovered or something. And then, yeah, the messy musical chair stuff. What is this little thing on the wall? I can't really tell. Is that hands or a wire or a number? I don't really know.
It just goes on and on.
Sounds familiar. Alright. Oh, a paper on the floor. Everything's gotta be something, guys. Everything's gotta be something.
On and on.
Alright. The wheels. Depending if you wind that could make some sort of new entrance. Now we got a paper on the floor.
Sometimes I'm scared I'll get lost.
This is gonna be a very interesting movie, I gotta say.
Goes on and on. Sometimes I'm.
Alright, do we zoom in on this? Nothing significant, just a little portrait of some fish as far as I can tell. Oh, we got this lady, this girl. Nothing I can really see in the back, unless this is like a person, because I'm seeing a shadow right here, you know? There's shadows everywhere. But this could just be light reflecting. But yeah. Now we're on the lost. I don't know. No, so she's going after Clark. That's what she's doing. Okay, so this is like Clark's significant other or friend or partner or therapist or I don't know. She knows him somehow. No credit needed. So this is all on sale, or I guess this is free or no credit. Maybe a different kind of cash or pay or something. We got more plants. Plants everywhere, guys. So many plants. Alright, so yeah. This girl's going after Clark. That's what we're getting out of this. Clearly somebody is watching him. Somebody is...
What is this?
Wait, is this anything? KLWNAMTRCMJ3. 6/29/1990. So this is set in the 1990s, of course. That's going to be significant because the Backrooms found footage series, it has a lot to do with the date and everything. So this is going to tell which place in the timeline it would take place. But so far, this is 23 hours, 30 minutes, 8 seconds, and 37 milliseconds. They're very precise. So June 29th. So that's May, June. So that's exactly 1 month after when the movie is going to come out. That could be an important detail. Alright, so I feel like maybe the government found out about this, or the government's guarding this area. I gotta take a look at that picture again, because guys, we are seeing
I don't understand. What is this?
Like on the beach, or like, is this having to do with a certain area, like Hawaii, or... Because, man, look at this. Why is there just a picture of this random thing here? And then, is that a blue fire extinguisher? That is the rarest thing I will ever see in my life.
I don't understand. What is this?
So they've all been red. So, wait, no, this is like an ozone or some kind of protocol container. Something that it would make sense for a person in a hazmat suit to have. So yeah, they're like fighting over like the robotic sibling gremlin. Way weirder. That. they're going in. This guy, whoever's holding the camera, is being chased at that moment. And then we got this layout. Does this match up with the other layout that we saw? Not exactly. It looks smaller and more, a little bit different. So, wait, this is the exact layout of what we see here. So is this part of where the Backrooms is, or is this just someone's garage? Because it seems like they're trying to map out the details, especially since we see this little area full of more of a map. Yeah, so there's this little line. This is probably a door or a fake exit or something like that. What is this? Is this like something that plays if an entity is coming? I feel like that could be something like that. And then, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Am I really memorizing the amount of dark squares there are? There's exactly 10 dark squares here. Yeah, speaking of squares, I'm wearing this because of the 600 million square thing found on 4chan before in like 2019. That's why I'm wearing this, because I thought it would fit the theme pretty well, even if it's not exactly like how Backrooms is. So anyways, there's this whole layout, and then there's this mystery mark of a place that's undiscovered, I guess. And yeah, this is weird. This definitely doesn't match up with the other map that we were given. So it looks like the woman is going to a different area, instead of where Clark ended up being. So she's in a different area. She's trying to lay it out just like. Alright, so this is her entrance. This is her separate entrance.
Beautiful.
Instead of where Clark ended up.
Oh my.
What I'm wondering is if this is like Clark possessed or something, because I feel like she would find Clark and then end up hearing his voice.
Hello?
And then what are we seeing across there? Oh, that's just her. And then there's this little entrance right here. Yeah. Ooh. And then a little Maze Runner. Let's see. Maze Runner. I just love how much it matches up with Maze Runner. Oh, then, is this like the green rooms? No ways is the green rooms. This looks way too sinister for the green rooms. Okay. So we got little cafeteria, 2 lined up chairs. This is probably Clark stuck where he is. And then I feel like this is like from a point of view of the monster who's hiding behind the curtains about to get him. Unless this is this little creature. I feel like it matches up with that kind of creature where it's like if you look at it, then it goes further. But then if you look away, if you look away, it goes further. Then if you look at it, it stops. But I could just really be over analyzing a symbol. It's totally possible. All right. That was very heavy. I just did a whole brain full analysis. I feel like my brain is physically expanding, feeling a little warm. Alright, I'm wondering if there's any details in this description, because I read that the Backrooms found footage often has descriptional details, which, I would have guessed it anyway, but, it's just something I picked up upon reading for research about the, where I should start and everything. Props to them for actually going in there, filming it, and then escaping to post it. Wow. That does show a lot more competency than people do in regular movies, And then they have Adobe Premiere and perfect Wi-Fi. I know, right? Okay. Oh, yeah, this guy is doing the reference. Remember, this all originated from one 4chan image with a string of text. Now it's a movie. Absolutely. Yeah. Totally get how people are just absolutely evolving the Backrooms. Music, they grew out the music. I do recognize that music. Does anyone have any theory stuff? 28 days until the movie comes out. This person's viewing it like just around where I'm viewing it. Lore. I'm just gonna look into the... Oh, this is a different area. I'm wondering if in the comment section anybody's gonna make any theories. I think this is all just right where I'm finding all these little square things. I don't think I'm going to find anything in the comments section. But yeah, this was one interesting analysis of the Backrooms series. This was crazy. Man, this is going to be a long ride for me for analyzing this entire Backrooms series. This is going to be crazy. But yeah, I'm definitely very excited to see the movie. But now we're going to go look at the other videos. So I'm probably going to separate this video. This video is going to be added into the other full reaction video where I make an entire analysis of the entire series, and then this is also going to be a standalone video where I just analyze the trailer. So If you are just watching this right now, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, comment down below. This is my analysis of the trailer. I'll see you next time. Peace out.